Texas is building its own border wall. That process is moving very rapidly, and I'm told to expect some of that border wall to be up as soon as 2 months from now.
Oh yeah, back in 2021, Greg Abbott, governor of Texas, he's like, you know what? We don't even need Donald Trump to build a border wall. We're gonna build our own, and rapidly. And it turns out, 4 years later, he was right. It was built very rapidly. It only took 1,325 days to build 8% of the wall. I could have built 8% of the wall in that time. 8%, okay? So anyway, we're gonna give you all of the other numbers on the update of how little that has been accomplished, but I need you to understand, they're done with it. They're apparently, as of the end of their legislative period or whatever, they're not gonna continue funding their own state border wall activity, okay? They did 4 years of it. They built some sections that are scattered and easy to avoid, and that's it, okay? So when they were proposing this, we told them that, again, aside from all the cruelty and all that, setting that aside, this is not gonna happen, wildly expensive, isn't actually a solution to the problem, it's easily circumvented. This is a terrible idea, don't waste your money. Who was right and who was wrong? Greg Abbott versus me, who wins out on that one? Now, he's never gonna admit it, right-wingers are never gonna admit it. It was evidently such a terrible idea that even the Texas state legislature's like, yeah, we can't keep doing this. This is really stupid. If only they had realized it when we were telling them 4 years ago, they could have saved a lot of effort and a lot of money. In fact, $3 billion to build a pointless 8% of the wall, $3 billion. And so you can see right here some of the different sections. It's 65 miles of wall along their entire border. And 65 miles as one contiguous 65-mile stretch, that might be successful in keeping people out, assuming that walls go all the way up to outer space and you can't simply go over them. But if we assume that, but the issue is that that's not actually how the wall works. Take a look at this graphic. It just ends, man. You can just go around it. And I'm pretty sure that in the distance, it doesn't even stretch all the way to the horizon on that image. There's other holes in the wall that you could just go around. And so this is so pathetic. And by the way, you might think, okay, well, this really has to have been a good idea. So sure, it's only 65 miles and it's only 8% of the wall, but what if it's in the 8 most critical percentage points of the border? It's not, because another reason that we said this wasn't gonna be a good idea was actually, landowners in Texas don't like the idea that the government is gonna seize their territory to build a wall on it. And it turns out that was the case. And most of them did not want their wall built on their wall. So instead, where they did build it was the few places where landowners were like, okay, you can have my land or whatever, or you can buy it. So it went not to the places it's most needed, but to the places where I guess the landowner was most desperate for a little bit of money. And so this is such a massive embarrassment for Texas and for Greg Abbott, and a guy who lived for a guy like me who lived in Texas for half a decade or whatever. They deserve so much better than this. Sharon, what do you think?
When are these people gonna realize, I know Greg Abbott never will, that if you just make things better on the other side, you might be able to have less breaches of this stupid wall. Listen, you can't treat people like this. You can't even treat animals like this, okay? I've been watching that show Castle Impossible on HGTV about a beautiful, cute, young Los Angeles couple who went to Spain and inherited the grandfather's chateau, okay? Maybe it was France. And they've got a problem with wild boars. And they're trying to put up things. I'm just, they'll tear up your lawn, okay? They want it to look nice for the weddings. And they're trying to put up fencing and temporary structures. And what do you think happens, John? If people, kids on dirt bikes, it's fun. It's 100 and some acres. They're riding through the chateau, tearing things up. This is human nature, okay? And so to think that you're so ugly that you just want to put up these structures that aren't even gonna work and waste so much money that can't go to women's health care or wombs or children, can't give them SNAP or Head Start. You're so silly, Greg Abbott. Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Can someone give him candy or something? And let him sit on your lap. Let's make it better. I want to keep trying with people like him, okay? As desperate as it is.
Yeah, I'm done with him, but you have more empathy than me. Also, that show sounds fascinating, actually. I kind of want to watch that now. I didn't know that feral hogs were as big of an issue there as they are in Texas, actually.
Huge. They can grow to 200 and some pounds. I mean, I don't want to hold up the show, but I'm telling you, you got to watch this thing. It is amazing. And I love these two. They're good people.
Nice. Okay, I'm going to look it up.